Hi there, welcome to Vesna TV DIY. I'm Vesna and thank you so much for watching today. In today's episode, I'm participating in the Look for Less challenge and I'm recreating these cement balls, which it's like a garland, cement garland, and I saw that this was $89 on Pottery Barn and I'm recreating it for much less. I'm actually only going to be spending about $1 on these, $1.25. To create this garland, I'm using some air dry clay from Dollarama, which I got for $1.25. I've already used a little bit for a craft that we did with the kids. And I am just using a little shape that I had just so that I could make sure that I make them all kind of the same size. So I am using it as a guide, and then I'm going to be just taking a piece off and rolling it into a ball. That's it. And once I make the pieces into a little ball by rolling it kind of back and forth, I use a wood skewer to just poke a hole through the cement pieces. Now here's what I would do different next time. So I wind up poking all of them and leaving them on the skewers. I used two of them and leaving them to dry because I didn't want to lose the shape if I put them down on something flat. So here's the mistake I made. I should have used a little dowel to make the holes so that the holes would be bigger and then used a skewer to dry them. Because when I went to take them off, and you'll see that in the video, when I went to take them off, one of them cracked and the other one I could not get the wood skewer out without, like I broke it completely and then it was stuck in there. So I'll still be able to use it as like a decor piece, but I won't be able to put it on the garland or on the rope. So kind of take that into consideration. Make a hole slightly bigger than whatever you're using to dry it on. So anyway, I rolled all these into balls and let them dry overnight. You can make them whatever size you want. I really like this method. I think next time I'm going to try and make really big ones. So I'm really excited that I kind of started doing this because I love the way they turned out. So here they are dry. I thought I was going to paint them. I made kind of like a cement look paint and I thought I would paint them, but I love just the way they are. So what I'm doing is I'm taking them off here and then I'm going to be just lightly sanding them. So there are bits where the way the clay dried, there was like little bits kind of sticking out. So I'm just sanding it all down and giving it more of a rustic look. And once I finish that, then I just go ahead and I attach them on some twine. Now when you do this, if you have a large needle, you could thread the twine through there and then just attach them that way. I do not have a large needle. Every time I go to the store, I forget to pick one up. I had one, I can't find it. So that's kind of on my list of things to purchase. But so for now, I just used a little piece of plastic that was smaller than the hole and I just kind of push the pieces through. Some pieces I was able to just get through on their own because the hole was kind of big enough, and the other pieces I couldn't. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're doing it. And once you finish that, then you're going to add your jute rope. So this video is a part of the Look for Less challenge, which is hosted by the Latina next door. And this is a challenge where we have to take something that's kind of expensive and recreate it for a lot less. So again, my inspiration was from Pottery Barn. It was about $89 and I recreated mine for about, like I said, $1.25. And there's a playlist, so check that out. It'll be linked in my description below, and check out Yami's channel in my description as well. So this was one more spot where had I made the hole slightly bigger, I could have used jute rope on its own, and then I would have put the rope through, made a knot, put the rope through, made a knot, put the rope through, made a knot. However, I did not make the holes big enough, so I wasn't able to do this. That's why I used the twine. So again, another thing to keep in mind, if you're making larger balls, the jute rope would look better. So make a bigger hole. And like I said, once this was done, I made sure to just do a knot at each end so that the balls would not fall off. And then I went ahead and I attach the jute rope just by tying a double knot in between each of the balls. And then at the ends, what I did was I attached jute rope at each end and I tied it into a knot, and then I frayed the rope, kind of took it apart so that it would look a little bit bigger. And that's all there is to it. Like I said, it was a little bit of twine, a little bit of jute rope, and half a package of air dry clay. The package of air dry clay was $1.25. The jute rope was for the whole thing $2, and I mean it's yards and yards, I mean meters and meters of it. So what my assumption is like no more than $1.25 for all of it, and I think that's me being over generous. Let me know what you guys think. Did I nail or fail this dupe? So I'll be showing you the dupe here one more time, and then you can see what my creation looks like right after, and you can let me know, did I nail or did I fail this dupe? Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and make sure you check out the playlist and check out Latina Next Door. She's super talented, so make sure you check her out, and there'll be lots of amazing creators. And while you're there in the description box, leave a comment and hit that big subscribe button and the like button and notification bell so you can see when I post new videos. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Stay safe, and we'll see you next Sunday.